Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rick with Stumpt, and I'm here today playing more Civ 5, and we're picking up where we left off last time. Having just finished mathematics, we're ready to move on into the classical era, you guys. That's going to be the episode today, classical era. And speaking of, what is the next research that we are going to do in classical era? I'm going to say, could be philosophy, but I'm hoping that we get the Great Library in a couple more turns. I can pick up philosophy for free. So I'm going to say, let's go ahead and start researching, how about currency? Which will allow us, actually, no, not currency. Construction. Construction will allow us to build aqueducts, which is going to give us 40% food that carries over after new citizens are born. It's going to help us grow our city. Yeah, that sounds good. And we're going to continue to bombard this barbarian encampment. There we go. 4 turns away from finishing the Great Library, so hopefully we'll be getting that. I really hope so. And I could go ahead and mine this copper, but since I've already got a couple copper mines, I'm going to go actually move him over there. We're going to build a farm to up our food production. Sweet. And we've cleared out that barbarian encampment, finally. And people who like to smile the most. Alberti has completed his great work, and the list says that Kamehameha and Napoleon are top in the charts with 20 happiness. It concerns me that Napoleon is as happy as he is. And right here I am in the middle with 11. Not too shabby, but man, I don't like a happy Napoleon. A happy Napoleon makes me nervous, to be honest. There we go. Let's move you guys back home. And we've got our next turn now. All right, I can keep moving our scout around. Can start scouting a little bit farther south. I think I'm going to go actually take a peek on Napoleon and see what he's doing. Oh, bam! What do you know, guys? We've got the Great Library. That is awesome. Great Library is a great thing. Oh, look at that. We've also got a new policy. All right, so what are we going to do? We're going to do our landed elite, which is going to give us 10% growth and 2 food in the capital. Wunderbar, and we've got our 3 tech. I said that we were going to take philosophy, and I'm going to take that indeed. All right. Things are starting to look up for us now. Time to choose production, and what are we going to choose? We can do National College. We can do Hanging Gardens. That's what I want, guys. Hanging Gardens is going to up our food production, which we actually really need because I've got all this tundra up here. So extra food production is going to actually be a pretty good thing. So let's go ahead and move our warrior here. And I'm just going to go ahead and park these guys right here at the border while I start growing Delhi.
Things are to be looked to in a building, that it stand on the right spot.
So construction is done. Oh man, we can actually go farther south here. Look at this. Crazy. Okay, there we go. There's the tip. The tip of the continent. Now that construction's been researched, what are we going to research next? We're going to research engineering. There we go. Engineering so that we can get that aqueduct. And we can build the Great Wall as well, if it hasn't been built already. Farm is built, and let's build one more farm right here. Post to this warrior here. There we go. Now we've got our border fortified. And look at this. We've actually got some gold down here. Speaking of gold, a golden age has just dawned. Congratulations, your citizens have been happy with your rule for so long that the empire enters a golden age. I feel like things are really starting to turn for us, guys. And Kamehameha says it's hard to find worthy friends in this world. I'd like to make a public declaration of friendship, which is strange considering that he's neutral with me. But I guess friends can't be a bad thing, right? I'll say, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, man. Let's work together. And something tells me Napoleon isn't going to be happy with that. He's probably going to be like, hey, I don't like Kamehameha, and I don't like that you like Kamehameha, but he'll get over it. He'll get over it. We are 1 turn away from finishing the Hanging Gardens, and we've got stupid barbarians patrolling our city here. There we go. I'll just bombard them, no big deal, and continue building my farms. Now I've got 9 population right now, which ain't bad, and bam, right there, Hanging Gardens is completed. we are becoming a food production powerhouse. And what can we build now? We can do the Oracle, the National College, Terracotta Army. Terracotta Army would be good to take that city-state down there. But you know what? Right now, I think it's fine to expand our second city. I'm going to move to the west, and I'm going to try to take that Barrier Reef Wonder. That would be pretty great. So we'll go ahead and research optics this turn, which means that we have to research sailing first. No big deal. We can do that. Kamehameha wants to give me 29 gold, and I give him an embassy. Yeah, whatever, dude. If you want to give me 20... No, actually, no. Can I not build embassies yet? Do I not have an embassy? Oh, I already have an embassy. He doesn't have an embassy in our capital. Interesting. Yeah, man. There we go. You've got an embassy now. I guess, you know, we're friends. Friends allow embassies. My settler has been built, and now it's time to build the National College. So I've got 4 turns to build the National College, and it's actually a good thing to build the National College now, before I found my second city, because I need to have a library in each of my cities in order to do that. So, seeing as I only have 1 city right now, that'll make things a little bit easier. All right, I'm starting to get some real good farm production now, and I think that I can just go ahead and mine that last copper. By the time we're ready to build that second city, we should have that National College built. And our golden age is over. That was a great golden age. All good things must come to an end. So I'm going to build my city right by those buffalo. That should be just the right spot. Right on top of that marsh. Actually, no, I could move it a little bit farther away, actually. I think I'm going to build it right over here. Get some good distance between these 2 cities so that we can take advantage of all of the land. And let's see. There we go. Perfect. Perfect spot. Oh, Rio de Janeiro is the hot spot to visit. But that's not a surprise. That is not a surprise. So now the National College has been built just in time for us to found our second city. Bam, Mumbai has been built, and time to start pumping out some production here. What are we going to build? We're going to build... We could do a lighthouse, which is great for food production. But you know what? The Oracle, guys. I am doing what they call wonder whoring here. And just building wonder after wonder after wonder. But that's fine. I don't mind that at all. If I can build them, I may as well build them. And I'm going to now research, let's see, drama and poetry sounds like a good one. I could build the National Epic, the Amphitheater, the Writers Guild, and the Parthenon from this. And actually, I believe that I will get free amphitheaters, since those are culture buildings. I will get a free amphitheater in Delhi, and I should get a free monument in Mumbai because of our policy. And first order of business in Mumbai is going to build a granary, because like we've talked about over and over again, we are just trying to churn out that food, and a granary is going to help us do that. Ah, it looks like somebody's settler has been kidnapped down here. A barbarian settler. See that? If there's a settler in the barbarian camp, that means that they kidnapped it. And I can actually go up there and take it back from them if I wanted to. I mean, I can't do it with my settler, obviously, because he ain't strong enough, but I can send a barbarian down south. Help him out. Oh, look at this. I bet you it was a French settler. See this this settler right here with that French spearman? France is now starting to move up here. They're starting to settle over here, which means that there's probably going to be a dispute between Kamehameha and France not too far off. And France comes in and says, hey, man, I see that you've got a lot of copper. Can we make a trade? He wants to give me iron and horses and an embassy in exchange for the copper, which ain't a bad deal. But you know what I'm going to say? Keep your horses, keep your iron. How about you give me some of that sweet wine, all right? And he says, sorry, this ain't in my favor. Okay, what if I just take the wine and you don't put an embassy? All right, that'll do. Cool. And because I've got wine, and now I get a little bit more happiness.
What is drama?
Which is always a good thing. And
the dull bits cut out.
We have now researched drama and poetry. And we get another policy because we're apparently accumulating culture like crazy. So with this, we can now finish off our tradition tree with monarchy, which is going to give us extra happiness. And it's going to give us extra gold as well, which is great. Check this out. Bam. We're now up to 10 happiness. Tradition is now complete. And if we complete the Oracle in 3 turns, we'll get another policy so we can start a new policy track. Things are really starting to snowball right now. Things are just really starting to accelerate. I have a feeling that we're going to become a very powerful civ in the not too distant future. And now it's time to research another technology. And I'm going to go ahead and do horseback riding, finish off trapping, and we're just going to totally clear out the classical era before we move into the medieval and end this episode. And Kamehameha wants to do a trade as well, and I'm going to tell him the same thing I told Napoleon, which is keep everything that you're offering me, give me that sweet luxury resource, my friend. And he says, yeah, cool. So that's a good trade, and now we are up to 14 happiness with that extra luxury.
Even brute beasts and wandering.
We've got a barbarian hand axe down here, but he looks like he's busy fighting Napoleon there, so he probably won't pay me no mind. Actually, I was wrong. He did pay me some mind, so I'm going to actually back off a little bit. There we go. I'll let Brazil and France handle him. And somebody has just built the Great Wall,
Said that I was the wisest
but
of
I
all
built the
Greeks.
Oracle.
It is
Snap.
because I alone-
One free social policy is a great, great thing. And the question is now, what are we going to research? Liberty? Research. I mean, I say research. What are we going to actually invest in? Liberty, honor, piety, patronage, or aesthetics. So aesthetics is going to give us culture, right? This is a good culture policy. Patronage, though, is going to give us, the inside track with all of the city-states. Piety, if I were a religious man, I would go that way. I'm not. Honor, if we want to go war, which I'm not too big on going war at the moment, especially as Gandhi. I don't want to research that. Liberty, obviously, if we were going to build a lot of cities, I could adopt that, but we aren't going to do that. Which leaves us really 2 options, patronage or aesthetics. And I think I'm going to go with patronage. I'm going to hope to play nice with all the city-states, which should pay off later on, hopefully for a diplomatic victory. And Mumbai, oh, look at this. We've got an Indian composite bowman because a city-state likes us. A city-state has a crush on us. I'm not sure who gave us that. Sidon or Ormus, or maybe Sophia, because we're friendly with all of them. Look at that. Whoever gave us this composite bowman are surely heroes, and I'm going to fortify Mumbai with that composite bowman. Meanwhile, time to produce something new in Delhi, and that new thing is going to be the Great Lighthouse, which is going to give all military naval units +1 movement and +1 sight. And time to choose a new research. We're going to choose iron working. First, we have to research bronze working. This will allow us to discover iron,
Here Hector entered with a spear.
which we've just discovered right above Delhi. Okay, there we go. We're going to take this settler. We're going to take him back. And we're going to start building a road as well. So let's move our worker up here. We'll start building a road. And we should probably invest in another worker as well pretty soon. Okay, that hand axe is right next to our warrior. Hopefully we can take out that encampment before he takes us out. All right, little worker, start constructing roads, my man. Somebody just built the statue of Zeus and the Parthenon. I'm not too concerned about that. I didn't want those. And my suspicions were correct. That was a French settler, and I am not going to return that unit. I'm going to take it, as well as that 16 gold. It looks like somebody built the Great Wall here. Look at this. Brazil has built this Great Wall. And we've researched ironworking. My unit was killed. And my worker is now going to run. Oh, shoot. That worker is pretty close to that hand axe. Oh, look at that. We're allied with Sidon. That's probably who gave us that, that composite bowman. And build that road. Time to choose research. Open tech tree. We're going to research currency, which will then complete the classical era, and we will move into the medieval era. Great Lighthouse has been built. We are building wonder after wonder after wonder. Wonders never cease with India. It's a great thing. It is a great thing. And it actually looks like Brazil is creating a buffer between us and France, which is a great thing. I appreciate Brazil's position on this continent at the moment. And look at this. We've got an Indian spearman now. We are just getting free. Look at this. We are allied, actually, with Sidon, Ormus, and Sofia, which is super, super great. They're just going to keep giving us units. I love it. I love it. I love it. We've got a free Indian spearman here. I'm going to move him over to Delhi, and we are going to start new production here. We can do the National Epic, the Writers Guild, but I'm going to say let's actually build... we need to build cargo ships. Is it a... Nope. Let's not build a cargo ship here. Let's build a caravan. There we go. Caravan's built. We've researched currency. We have now moved into the medieval era, which means that we're going to wrap up this second episode of Civ now, guys. Before I do, I'm going to go ahead and finish this turn and look up here. We're going to build this caravan next episode, which is going to allow us to start trading with these city-states, earning some extra income, and hopefully securing those bonds that we've built up with them. This has been a really great episode. Things are really falling in our favor, and I'm looking forward to next episode because, man, I feel like we're going to kill it, guys. We're going to nail this thing, especially once we get the Great Barrier Reef. We're going to really start our science production. It's going to get out of control, and then perhaps we can push forward and take Ormus. But at this point, even though Ormus has Lake Victoria, which is really great, I don't think we need it. I think we're just killing it up here with our two cities. But we'll find out next episode, guys. And I want to know, are you guys enjoying this Civ series? I hope you are, because I want to do more of it. I want to play as other Civs. So let me know in the comments, guys. And let me know by giving me your likes, favorites, shares, and subscribes. I've been Rick with Stumpt, and I will see you next time.